Did you encounter
I
something like?
was I was working on a elephant project. It's called the Assam Hathi project.
Okay.
So basically, we were trying to change the behavior of elephants, which generally comes out to the village areas during the night time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, and changing behavior is not a one-day job. It's not a simple thing. So we were basically installing solar-powered fences in the fringe areas, so
Mm-hmm.
that it basically acts as an elephant deterrent. It does not have much of current, but the voltage is very high. That's why, and when elephant touches the cables, they get deterred. So basically, they return back. So, those are very remote areas, and we most of the time, it's a very recent story, like 2, 3 years back. So, those interior areas, remote areas, they does not have electricity. So basically, these fences are dependent on solar. And we had team of people who always used to go on inspection that the fence is properly working or not, because those areas,
Mm-hmm.
they have such certain elephants which generally has a habit of coming out to the villages and do nuisances there. So one fine evening, I was on an inspection with one of my fellow villager, and we were like inside the like we were on the boundary of the forest and the village, and then we could hear a certain kind of electric sound, like it's coming from the ground. So we saw that one fence was touching the ground. So if the fence touches the ground, it basically neutralizes the entire current. Okay. So now the fence does not have current. So that means that if the elephant is just 100 meter away from us, it will not get the, like, even it touches the wire also, it will not get deterred. Now when I came to know this fact, I was like, I was in shock. Like, elephants, when like especially the elephants which does not have a tusk, male elephant without a tusk, they are very actually ferocious. During
Oh,
breeding season, they do not get partners to mate with. So
yeah.
basically, that is why they get very angry, and they remain very ferocious, and they are the main culprits of human elephant conflicts. So
Oh.
now the thing is that when I said to my fellow villager that current is not there, he said me one thing, Dada, we know current is not there. The elephant doesn't know that the current is not there. I said,
Oh my God.
at that moment, like I could not understand like what to feel. One way, I'm feeling very nervous because it's my first time something is happening like that.
Yeah.
And I call another villager that to check the power station there, and he said like we are changing the battery in a moment.
Mm.
So he was changing, and in the moment we had a voltmeter to check the cable if the current is there or not. So
Mm.
in a moment I was checking the current, and suddenly there was a mother and a calf. It just maybe 20 meters away from us,
Yeah.
and it was evening hours, so light was very dark. It was very dark,
Yeah.
and it basically chased towards us, and we ran like
Oh my
anything.
God. Yeah.
Like it was forest one side. It was full of what to say, shrubby vegetations, and that is also lantana. It has those spines and all. And I ended up in a river which is halfway dry, and my one leg gets stuck in the mud, and one leg was outside the mud. And I could basically see the calf and the mother. It was
Oh.
just maybe 50, 60 meters away from us. And then I somehow took out my leg from the mud, and my this slipper was inside the mud only. It remained inside the mud. And I was in slipper because it was very near to my station. That
Yeah.
is why I suggest all the newcomers to wear shoes in the field. And then
Yeah, if you don't want to get run over by an elephant, wear shoes.
yes, 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 yes. And thankfully, the elephant didn't came towards us. So
Oh.
it thought might be there might be current. And in the moment, like as I telephoned the villages, so many people came. So we had high power torches. So we light the torches. So the elephant went inside.
Okay.
That day was like a horrible day for me. Like what to feel, and even now when I'm saying the story, I'm feeling the same thing. Like what to feel. And nervousness was there, and that person was saying that we know that current is not there, and elephant doesn't know the current. And so that narrative was really funny.